Hello, Michael here from Small Robot Studio with another Renderman for Houdini tutorial. Today we're going to be having a look at how to render volumes by creating a cloud and rendering it in Houdini. So the first thing we're going to do is set up our scene very quickly. I'm just going to control click and grab a camera. Just pop that in like so. Then we'll go to the Renderman 23 shelf. We'll create a R23 ROP, which is a render operator, and we will create a distant light, and then we will just rotate that so it's sort of pointing down on a 45-degree angle. Now we'll create our geometry for our cloud, and we'll start by just creating a sphere. Make that a polygon and increase its subdivisions. Then we'll just make a mountain. Chuck that in there like so, and let's also transform it to be a little bit longer like that. Then we'll just grab a cloud and connect those up, and we'll get a cloud volume. We'll increase the sampling density. We'll add some secondary shapes, and I'll flatten the bottom a bit like that. Then we will create a cloud noise node, just to give it a bit more variety, and that should be suffice. So with our cloud set up, we just need to convert VDB, plug that in there, and set that as our output. So for Renderman to recognize and render this object, we're going to need a material. So we'll just create a material network in the object, and then a PXR volume. We'll just drag that on there like that. And you want to change your density float primvar to density. Normally you'd access this by creating a PXR primvar node like so, and you could just type in density in there and connect it. However, it's built in to volume if you just want to put it straight in there. Now if we go to our render view and render, you'll see that we have got our cloud. We can make this look a little bit more like a cloud by copying some of the parameters that the Renderman team have put on their documents website. So they've calculated the anisotropy for a cloud should be something like -0.55, 0.824 and 0.972. And I'll just put the camera slightly behind so we can see a little bit more of that scattering. And now you see we start to get a little bit of transmission. We can change the density. Currently it's at -1. If we increase the density to 1, you'll see that it doesn't have infinite density anymore. So now you can control it a little bit easier here by just going past the value of 1 to say 3, for example. And then that way we get the volumetrics of a cloud looking a little bit more realistic. That's it for this tutorial. If you found it useful, make sure you leave a like so other people can find it. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, as we're bringing out CG and illustration tutorials every week, just like this one. Become a patron and access tutorial assets, bonus content, a private Discord, and more by clicking the link below.